Hello my wonderful students, welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to see class 4 maths chapter number 5, sharing and measuring, along with important questions, how to write answers in exam question paper, what type of questions will be asked in exam, and how do you need to answer all those questions. Okay, in detail we are going to see. This is the part 1 video. And also students, if you want the worksheet for shapes around us, hide and seek, pattern around us, thousands around us, all the worksheets are ready. I have given my WhatsApp link in the description. You can click the WhatsApp link and join. So you have to pay rupees 599 to get all these worksheets. Okay, so half year examination revision is also started in the channel. If you want to join in this, just WhatsApp me, I'll give you additional details. Now we will go into this chapter, parts and wholes. So what is a part and what is a whole? We already know whole is a full completed one and part is one part of it. For example, I am separating this into 4 equal part. This is one part of it. I'll change it in different color. So this is one part of the whole. So I'm just taking this out. Okay, this is one of the part of the whole. So here we have 4 parts, 4 equal parts. Okay, Ikra and her little sister Samina decided to make a drawing. Okay, they decided to make a drawing. Look at this picture. But they are left with a single drawing sheet. So they only have one drawing sheet. See, Ikra is holding her drawing paper and only one paper is there. Ikra want to share the paper by dividing into half. Okay, what happened? Ikra is telling that I'm going to divide this paper by cutting into half. For example, imagine that this is the paper and she want to divide this paper into two halves. Half is 1 by 2. But Samina insists on having a bigger part of the paper. But the Samina, what she's telling? She's telling, I want the bigger part of the paper. Ikra thought for a moment and proposed a solution. Now, Ikra is thinking and she is coming up with a solution. So, let's see what is the solution. Would you like half of the paper to draw or 2/4 of the paper? Now Ikra is asking whether you want one half of the paper, or if you divide this, this part is 1 by 4 and this part is 1 by 4, which is 2/4. This is one half. Now she is asking whether you want 2/4 of the paper or one half of the paper. So whenever we asked kids if you want 2 chocolates or if you want 1 chocolates, what they will take? They will think 2 is bigger and they will always ask for the second one, the bigger number. Let's see what is happening here. One half paper seems smaller, but 2/4 sounds like a bigger part. See, the same thing she is thinking. So I want 2/4. So she's telling that I want 2/4. But the real thing is both are equal. So this is one full whole and this is cut into 2 equal halves. So this is the first half and this is the second half. The second half is divided into 2 equal quarters. So this is 1 by 4. This is 1 by 4. So these two are equal. Okay, next. Which part of the paper would you have chosen? One half or 2/4? Why? They are asking which part will you choose, this part or this part, but both the parts are same, so I choose either of it. Okay, you can write both the parts are same in size. So either of the part you can choose. Next, Do you think Ikra shared paper equally? Why? Try with the paper. Did Ikra share the paper equally? Yes, she shared the paper equally. The answer is yes, because one half is equal to 2 quarters. Okay, one half which is equal to 2 quarters. Next, how do you think the paper has divided equally? How do you think the paper is divided equally? Paper is divided equally between half, one half and 2 quarters. So you can write it is divided equally by cutting one half into 2 quarters. Okay. Do you think Samina chose 2 quarters of the paper? Do you think Samina chose 2 quarters of the paper? Yes, Samina chose 2 quarters of the paper because she thought that that is the bigger part. Okay. Yes. Next. Samina divided some figures into two parts. Color the figure that are divided into half correctly. How did you get the answer? So, see, you have to think very nicely, students. The shape which is having a similar second half. For example, I'm drawing it should be a regular shape. So, okay, this is a regular shape. Irregular shape is this is irregular shape. Irregular shape we cannot able to make two halves. So, only regular shapes. See, this one you can able to make half very easily. Either you can do horizontal lines or you can do vertical lines. Any lines you can make to divide this half. Okay. So here if you see this one, it is equal half. So what you have to do, Samina has divided, color the figure that is into, okay, these we have to color it over. Okay, let me see. See, it is very difficult for me to color. So what I'm going to do is I will shade this out. Alright, so I'll take a bigger one and see. Okay, this is working. Okay, I'm coloring the part which has equal half. Okay. Students, do it with crayons or do it with color pencil. Either one if you have, you can do it. But do it very, very neatly. Okay, that is important. Okay, so next. So is this two equal parts? No, if you see there is a curve here. So here we have one curve and bottom we have in different size. So this is not the equal part. No. So this one is an equal part when you see the edges here also ending with correct edges. But if you divide like this, then it is not an equal part. But they have divided center to make both the halves equal. So this one is the equal part. So I'm going to color it. Okay. So next, so do you think this part is equal part, students? So So look at this star edge. This is little wider. This is little shorter. Again, the opposite is not there. So this is not the correct equal part. So this one of the half is already taken. But the line which they divided, this is two equal parts. Okay, this is two equal parts. I'm coloring it over. Students, half year examination is going to begin very soon. So I want everyone to prepare well for the exam, okay? If you have any questions, you can just join the WhatsApp group and message me over. So next we have divide the shape into two halves by drawing a line. So you have to draw a line and divide the shapes into two equal halves. Okay, I'm going to draw a line, or else I'll make a dot. Okay. Always use a scale to draw the line, students, because I'm not having a scale here. That's the reason I'm just putting a dot to make sure that everything is going correct. Okay, next one, this one. Exactly you have to do in the middle, okay? Okay, next this one. Okay, next this one. Okay, next, when an object is divided into two equal parts, then each part is called as half. Yes, for example, this object, look at this flower. So this is divided into two equal parts. So this part is called as one half. And this part is called as another half. It is also 1 by 2. So 1 by 2 makes a full part. And if a part is divided into 4, for example, I am dividing this part, is divided into 2 is called as a half. If I divided 4 equal parts, then each part is called as a quarter. So this will come in 1 mark question, students. Very, very important. Okay. Next. Divide these shapes into 4 equal parts. Quarter. Yeah, just now we spoke, right? So this is quarter. So let's see the quarter now. I'm going to put a dot. So we can divide this into 4 equal parts. Okay. Again, students, kindly use scale to do this. Okay, this is 2 equal parts. Now we have to make 4 equal parts. Each part is called as 1 quarter. Okay. And this one. Okay. 1 minute. Okay, so next one. Okay, so next put a center line, 2 equal parts and vertical line. Okay, and this one, 2 equal halves and 4. Now, when an object is divided into 4 equal parts, then each part is called as a quarter. For example, this is an object and this is divided into 4 equal parts. One of this part is called as quarter. Okay, so this is the first quarter, second quarter, third quarter and fourth quarter. We can write a quarter as 1 by 4. Half is 1 by 2 here. And quarter is 1 by 4. Next, how do you write the fraction of each part if we divide an object into 5 equal parts. So important question. So when an object is divided into two equal parts, then we write 1 by 2. When an object is divided into three equal parts, for example, so this one, I'm dividing into three equal parts, then this is 1 by 3. And if it is divided into four equal parts, it's 1 by 4. Then if we are dividing into five equal parts, then one of the part is 1 by 5. Okay, next. And how many different ways? So we have many ways to make halves and quarters. In how many different ways can you fold or cut a rectangular paper into two halves? Tie in a different rectangular paper. So here there is a rectangular paper and they have divided this into two equal halves, first half and second half. Or else, for example, if you have a rectangular, so I can divide a vertical line to make a two half, or this one you can try. Okay, so next. Now try to draw to show different ways in which you can fold a cut rectangular into four equal parts. Okay, so first I will draw some rectangles here. Students, kindly use scale. Again and again I'm telling, do not use only your pencil, use scale to draw the rectangles. I am writing in a writing board, so I could not able to use a scale here. Okay, but when you do, make sure that you're using a scale and doing it. Okay, I'll draw one more also. Okay, so I'm going to change the color to blue. So let's see. So four equal parts. So first I will draw the easy one. I'll make a line. So now this is two equal half, and this is four equal halves. And next I'll do this one. Okay, four equal halves. And what else we can do? Yeah, we can try this one. Four equal halves and a zigzag one. When you do using your scale, you can able to make a exact one. Okay. Okay, four equal halves. So first quarter were 1 by 4, 1 by 4, 1 by 4. Everything here we have equal parts. So all each part is 1 by 4. Okay, and how many, these questions are very important in your exam. They will ask you like how many quarters are there in your whole, then you have to write 4. Then how many halves are there in the whole, then you have to write 2 halves. Okay, next, match the following parts with their corresponding wholes. Okay, now we have to match the part. Okay, first we will have I am 1 by 2 half. So I am 1 by 2 half. Which one? I'm going to take a white marker so that I can able to divide this. Okay, so I am a half. So look at this shape. It is a square shape. So we have a square here. So I'm just going to cut this. Okay, now we are getting this shape. So half of this shape, so matching. Next, this one, again white color. So I'm just cutting this into half. Easy question, students. Then we have circle. I'm just cutting the circle into two half. This is the one half now. 1/4 of. Okay. So 1/4. So we have to divide this into 4 equal parts. Okay, 1/4 of this. Okay, again this one is also important for your exam. Important questions. Okay, next. So do ding dong bell. So ding dong bell, let's see. Sumeda's mother made yummy dokla. So here is your dokla. Share it equally among yourself. So she is giving a dokla. So dokla is divided into two equal parts. So two equal parts. This is a whole part. When it is divided into two equal parts, you will get two half. That is 1/2, 1/2. That is what shown here also. Half of me and half of for Vinayak. That is perfect. That means two halves a dokla makes a whole dokla. Correct. For example, if you have a pizza here and if you want to divide this into two person, first person and second person, what you will do, you have to cut this pizza into two equal parts. So one half to one person and another half to another person. This makes a whole pizza. Next, ding dong, the doorbell rang. What happened? There is a doorbell rang. Another friend came in. Then she is telling, "Hello, Kumar. Children, share the dokla with Kumar also." So now what they are going to do? They are going to split this dokla into three equal parts. So once they split, so what happened? They need to split this equally into three portions. Okay. Okay. So each part is 1/3. So 3 person can share this pizza equally. For example, if another person is also joined, then this should be shared 4 equal parts. Then it is 1/4. Okay. My share, Vinayak share and Kumar share together make complete doka. And she is thinking now what happened. My share, that is 1/3 plus Vinayak share plus 1/3 plus Kumar share 1/3. So all these three share makes one whole dokla, a complete dokla. Next, oh my god, see another friend is also here. Just now I said, I gave an example, one more friend joined. Ding dong, Sumeda's cousin Pradeep arrived. So another friend arrived. So the dokla is divided into four equal parts. Each of us will get 1/4 of the dokla. Now what happened? The size is becoming smaller and smaller. This is divided into four equal parts now. 1/4. Initially what happened? These two get half of the dokla. Next one person came, so they got 1/3 of the dokla. Now they are getting 1/4 of the dokla, which is quarter. So 1/4, which is equal to quarter. Next, another person is coming. So ding dong, the neighbor Ida arrives filling the house with happy greetings. So Ida is here. So more sharing and even smaller size for me now. What happened? If the number of people increase and if the shapes are divided into more, then the pieces also will get smaller. So what happened? The dokla now it is even more smaller now. 1/5. So what happened? They have a dokla which is divided into 5 pieces. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Each will be getting 1 by 5 portion of Dhokla. So, okay, for I will color with different colors, students. You can easily able to. Okay. So first is for, okay. So first is for Sumeda's mother's yummy Dhokla, and for me and Vinayak. So Sumeda and Vinayak. So we have Sumeda. I'm going to do with yes, and Vinayak I'll do with V, and Kumar joined. I'll do in purple. Kumar joined, and next Pradi. So Pradi joined, and finally Ida also joined. Cool. Equal portion of 1 by 5 to each of them. Okay. Let's see if someone else is joining. Sumeda, I do not like Dhokla. Please take my share. Who is telling now? Who's wearing specs? The person Ida. Ida is telling like I don't like Dhokla. Thank you, Ida. I love eating Dhoklas. How much Dhokla does Sumeda get now? So Sumeda will get 1 by 5 of her Dhokla plus 1 by 5 of Ida's Dhokla. So these two portion together she is going to get. So these two portion, where is Ida? This is Ida. Wait. This is Samira's portion, right? So okay, I'm going to highlight Samira's portion and Ida's portion. Okay, now how many pieces she is getting? 2. So 2 by 5. Okay, so 2 pieces she is getting from this. So it is 2 by 5. Next. Okay, next. What is Samira observing that about her share as guest comes in? So what did Samira observing initially? She got half of the Dhokla. Then once a guest came in, Kumar, she got 1/3 of the Dhokla. And another guest, she got 1/4. And finally Ida came and she got 1/5. So the size is reducing. So she is observing the part or the shape of the doka is becoming smaller and smaller. So she is observing becoming smaller. Piece is becoming, or even you can write size also, you can write becoming smaller. Next, among which situation will Samira eat to get more dokla? When she shared among 9 peoples or when she shared about 11 peoples? So students, when we shared with 2 peoples, when we share with 3 people, which part you will get more? 2 parts you will get more, 3 parts you will get less. So this part you will get more. So likewise, when you share with 9 people or when you share with 11 people, only 9 people you will get more doklas. Because if you give with 9 people, then you have to cut many equal parts, then the size will become very smaller. Okay, next. Next, how many piece of 1 by 6 would make a complete dokla? Okay, this is a very easy question. So we already know 1 by 2 of 2 pieces make a complete dokla. 1 by 2 of 2 pieces. So 1 by 3 of 3 pieces make a complete dokla. 1 by 4 pieces of 4 pieces makes 1 by 4 pieces of 4 pieces make a whole dokla. Here 1 by 5 pieces of 5 pieces. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 pieces of 1 by 5 makes a whole dokla. Likewise 6 pieces of 1 by 6 dokla makes a complete dokla. Next, what would be Shamira's share if Ida and Vinayak both give their share of dokla to her? So now Ida is already given. So Vinayak, we will see that picture. We'll go back here. So Ida is given already to Samira. Now Vinayak is also giving. So I'm going to shade Vinayak part also. So Vinayak is also giving. So now what is Shamira's part? 3 by 5. So 3 by 5. Next, how much dokla would each person get if it was shared equally among 6 people? Try also with 8 people who will get the bigger piece of dokla and draw and explain. Okay, now I'm going to change the color. First I'll draw a share for 6 people. So I'm going to make a circle to make a dokla. So 6 parts. It should be 6 equal parts, okay? So one person will get 1 by 6 piece of dokla. So 1 by 6 piece I'm shading. So this is going to be 1 by 6. Next I will draw 1 by 8. Again the share is higher here. So this line 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this is 1 by 8 piece. So we already learned here, right? When the people came more, the share will become smaller. So here we have 8 people and we have 6 people. So this portion would be like bigger and this is smaller. Okay. So these comparison question is also important for your exam. So next we will see in part 2 video, students. Okay, I'm closing this part now. So if you have any doubts, you can send me an email to kv.catherine3107@gmail.com, and I have given the WhatsApp link in the description. If you want worksheet, you can join the WhatsApp link and send me a message for additional information. Okay, I'm also dropping my mobile number. Do not call me, just message it over. So 7418619 174. Okay, bye bye and take care.